sir, what is going on YouTube? It is your boy D Nolly, aka Don Squally, and we are back at it with another Forza Horizon 3 request video, man. I know a lot of you guys probably already read the title of this video, man, but we have a large number of people out for the same request this time around. Now, as always, I'm just going to run through the list real quick here. We're going to get right into today's video, man. So today's request is coming from AJ Vides 20, LaRugen the Awesome Gamer, Vibe Cars 24/7, Blake Audette, Grant Williams, The Tobster, Mulla Games, Eli Bradley, Prince Basima, Max, Cooper 8305, Michael Gonzalez, Joe Wheely, Carson Springer Vlogs, Isaac Thodge, Herco, Nathan Johnson, Jack Loveridge, All Gaming, Normal Boy 1, Josh Enrico Lapisan, Jacob Vibert, Righteous Rhino, Farming Simulator Kings, and Abram Hawk Fox Fam all want to see Lance Stewart's new wrapped BMW. Now, I'm going to put this out there. Adam LZ's Cream 350Z giveaway build was runner-up. So if you guys want to see that, drop that down in the comment section and let me know, man. But for today, we are going to be doing Lance Stewart's BMW M4. Now, for those of you guys who have been subscribed to the channel for quite some time will actually remember that we did do this exact, well, not this exact build, but we did do Lance Stewart's BMW M4 in the past. Now, the thing about it is that car has changed quite a bit since that last video, mainly with that sick new wrap that it has on it. So what we're going to do is go ahead, replicate this build one more time, and get right into it, man. So as always, we're going to start out with what I think was the stock color that this car came in, and that is this nice gray we got going on here. We're going to buy this with credits and get right into this one, man. So right out of the gate, BMW M4, very fast, very performance-oriented vehicle. So I have a funny feeling that this is going to be a fun one for us today. Now, we're going to start out, as always, in our conversion options. Pretty sure Lance is still rocking that stock motor that we got in there. What are we looking at here? Oh, dang, a 3-liter. From what I'm going to gather, a twin-turbo motor in here. We're going to find out for sure in a minute. We're going to keep it rear-wheel drive, and as much as I would like to have that wide-body kit on there, Lance has not thrown that on yet, so we're going to have to pass on that one. Now, as far as the front bumper goes, we are going to be looking at that splitter add-on as an option, as well as that Forza Horizon 3 wing here. Those of you guys who know, Lance's new setup has that big old wing on there with a nice new wrap. So, you know, it's only right that we go ahead and throw that on there. Now, on this specific build, there are no tire letters, so we're going to go ahead and put the race tire compound on here, as well as widen up the tires both front and back. Now, what we're looking at right now for the wheels are what look to be at least 21s or 22s on this thing. So I'm going to go ahead, find a rim that I think suits the build that we have here on Lance's car, and when I find that, I'm going to let you guys know. Now, there were a lot of different options that I did like here, but I'm going to go with these Rotiform BLQs. Even though we haven't painted them black yet, I still think this set of wheels is definitely going to be a nice replica as to what Lance has on his car right now. So beef up both front and back rim sizes. We're going to move on to the clutch. Even though this car is an automatic, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the clutch. We're going to leave the differential the way that it is. Now, as far as suspension goes, to be honest, this car really does not look lowered at all. I was looking at pictures and videos of it online, and it looks pretty well to be the stock ride height. So I'm going to leave the suspension on this one. which is something that we very rarely leave alone. Now, right out of the gate, I'm going to throw some intakes on here. I know for sure this thing has a super loud exhaust. Not too sure on 100% of all the mods on this one. It was kind of hard to find a lot of information that was actually online, but I do know this thing has a loud exhaust, and I'm just going to go ahead and upgrade those twin turbos just for my own personal preference, because I kind of want to see what this thing can do a little bit opened up here. So we're going to go ahead, buy this with the credits. Now, since we didn't do too much with the suspension and gearing on this thing, there's not really too much that we can tune here. So, I mean, we're going to go ahead and just pass that whole area tuning here and jump into the designs and paints. Now, obviously, with this new wrap that we have on here, we are certainly going to have to see if somebody has replicated that. And with all the people playing this game out there, I have a funny feeling that it's definitely going to be something that's going to happen. If not, I'm sure it should be something that we shouldn't be too hard for us to replicate, but I'm hoping to save us some time and you guys having to watch me dick around. As it looks like we do have a couple of different wraps here, so I'm going to skim through a couple of these until I find one that I think really suits this build. Now, I've skimmed through a couple of the different options here, and it looks like this guy, if he was the red chrome, he'd be on point because he does have the black accents. But since nobody else really has the nice black accents, but everyone does have the chrome, we're going to go ahead and select. Actually, you know what? I think Willie Mack does look pretty good on this one. So we're going to go ahead, select his wrap for this car real quick. And now that we got that out of the way, we are ready to hit the road and see what this thing is all about. Now, before we do get started here, I just want to do a nice 360 to take in this insane wrap. Now, we are missing the window decals, but other than that, this thing is 100% on point. We have a twin turbocharged, intake and exhausted BMW M4. Getting into a little bit of scrap with the old Jag there. Oh, taking out the trees. Okay, so right out of the gate, I'm noticing there is a lot of power. This car spins out very easily, man. Even with the race tires that we put on there, even with the big fat tires that we have on here, still gets very sideways, and the braking, I'm not gonna lie, isn't exactly the greatest. Now, I'm not sure if this is, oh man, I am just ruining this video, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not 100% sure if this heavy braking or this poor braking is due to the heavy nature of this car. Now, obviously, this BMW, being luxury oriented, I guess you could say, pretty heavy. I'm gonna say upwards of 4,000 pounds, what, 3,800 pounds. You BMW fanboys could probably enlighten me a little bit more, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is a very heavy car, which could attribute to the fact, no, that's not the right, it could be the cause of our poor handling and braking here. But aside from that, all this thing wants to do is just roast those tires, and I can't lie, I'm not even mad, man. Sounds absolutely amazing. See if we can get a little bit of a launch going here. Where's the straightaway? Which way should we go here? I guess we'll go this way. See how she launches. Get a little interior view happening. Get that Lance Stewart experience happening here. As you can see, paddle shifters, even though we did upgrade the clutch, didn't make much of a difference, or wouldn't make much of a difference, because this car, actually I'm not sure, these M4s may come with like the automatic dual clutches and everything like that. Not 100% sure if replacing the clutch in one of those things would be the same as like a manual transmission. You know, we obviously have flywheel clutch and you know, your bell housing, all that good stuff. I don't know if that's just a name in the automatics, you know what I mean? The dual clutch, like is there actually a clutch? Those of you guys who know a lot about BMWs could probably enlighten me a little bit on that subject as well. But I mean, all in all, I'd say this thing very successful in the realm of YouTuber builds. Now, not always do we, you know, hit the nail on the head, but I think with this wrap and the overall look of this car, I really think we're just going to drive through the bushes today. I'm not even worried about it. Already crashed plenty of times in today's video, so what's one more to get in the driveway? Yeah, I mean, this car just all around, I feel like really looks the part, and it handles really good. So this might be one of those cars that I may have to keep, man. But as always, I am your boy D-Nolly, aka Don Squally. I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in. If you're not subscribed, definitely do so. We're just gonna keep these videos coming on the regular for you guys. But I'm thinking this is gonna be the end of this one. So as always, I just want to say thank you guys for watching, and we're gonna catch y'all mofos at the next one, man. Peace. Recovery of a lifetime. Oh fuck! Oh no! Oh! Fuck! Yeah, just keep on rolling there. Yeah, yeah. Don't worry about the racer.